They'll go play action here with McCarthy. He's got it inside the 5. And he's in. Malik's Neighbors. Touchdown, Baltimore. Blake Groupie comes on for the extra point. Now a flip to the kicker. It's a fake. And this is going to come close to fooling anyone. Hard to believe they thought that would work. It didn't. They come away with nothing on the extra point. So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown, trying to kick it back the other way. On the return is Dylan Laube. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Vegas offense ready to get rolling again. They'll start out first down and 10.
I see through your act, and I still enjoy the show.
Hey, here we go, hey.
Working out of the gun, Smith. That's caught. It's the tight end, Brock Bowers. This time they've looked his way all game long. But he comes through with the grab and a first down.
Nice way to start the drive here. Really good protection by the guys up front. Good decision by the quarterback to find his read. Ball's accurate, ball's on time. Now they're able to start this drive and get on the move the right way.
Smith to throw on first down. He'll step up and run. And he'll get about 4 yards before wisely covering up. Second and 6 coming up.
41-yard line.
From the shotgun, Smith. He's got his receiver, and that's Jack Pass. And he'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down.
First down.
So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half.
46-yard line.
Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. They have time to work with, but they have no timeouts. It's first and 10. They'll drop to throw. Right back to Betts. He's got another one. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
That's a short one, caught by Bowers. Look at the big guy rumble. And he'll take this one in. Brock Bowers, touchdown Raiders. What a job to finish the play with a touchdown. The catch and carry, and the carry part, Greg, that was the most impressive there.
Well, you said it, Mike. The catch was nice. But it's what can you do after the catch that really separates guys in this league. And in this case, he did plenty because it ended up in a touchdown.
It's Xavier Worthy on the return. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. So here's the Baltimore offense getting set for their next drive. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with first and 10. He'll be brought down up past the 35-yard line. That one good for a dozen. A very quick first down.
And the Baltimore first down.
On first and 10, it's McCarthy. That one down the field, but it is incomplete. Trying to locate Travion Henderson out of the backfield.
Brings up second
And it'll bring up second down. From the shotgun. It's a throw for McCarthy. He'll look deep here for Neighbors.
The game is there for the taking. They control their own destiny, but this brings up a really big third down here. But remember, they don't have to force it and push the ball past the sticks. Even if they come up short, they still have fourth down in their back pocket to try to extend this drive and see if they can pull out the win here late.
And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
That's good for Baltimore.
McCarthy gonna look to throw again. Quick throw, taken in. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
First down.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Play action now. It's McCarthy. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's 2nd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
19, shot, go!
On the ground, here is Henderson.
And we're starting to see the fruits of their labor paying off here. I mean, they've used this run game to throw a bunch of body blows throughout the entire contest. And while some of the carries didn't result in much at the time, it's clear they're starting to take its toll on this defense.
And he will take this into the end zone. What a run!
Touchdown,
Max Rosemer. Touchdown, Ravens. Blake Grupe comes on for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Ravens will up the lead to 5.
Raiders 2.
After the touchdown, it's Grupe to kick this one away. Laube now to return it. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. The Raiders offense make their way out to take over once more. So far, not much has gone right. They've had it twice, punted twice. Looking to sustain something here on drive number 3. On play action, Smith.
Brought down back at the 21-yard line.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Hey, here we go, hey.
From the gun, it's Gino. That'll be intercepted. Picked off by their rookie corner. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Mike, these are just throws you're not accustomed to seeing, especially from a quarterback that has played this much football. He's been around the NFL for a long time. He's got to make better decisions. Costly mistakes like that are going to kill his team.
The Ravens offense about ready to take over once more. They've got the lead, and they'll set forth trying to build on it. They're going to do that with excellent field position.
Here we go, set. 18,
They'll go down to a knee. Second and 11. To throw, it's McCarthy. That'll be caught. It's Travion Henderson. And he's not going to be able to get away. Good defense on the perimeter. It'll be a loss of yardage.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. McCarthy throwing right away. And this is cut at the 9. And they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal here from the 7.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Got that chip shot in their back pocket to tie it. A chance at the lead here first, though. 1st and goal. Trying to run it in. It's Henderson. And he won't challenge for the goal line. A stop made at the 4. They're 3 yards closer to the end zone. Here comes 2nd and goal.
SOS. You hear me talk about it between the 20s a lot. Stay on schedule. But it comes into play 1st and goal situations, too. Because a run like that now, well, leaves a
touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens jump in front late. Now a crucial point after to stretch the lead beyond a field goal. And it's good, so they take the lead, and the extra point buys them some breathing room. A field goal does not tie it now. Here's Groupie on now to handle the kickoff. Wangu now to return. Ooh, a big lick from the coverage team there. That is going to stop things before they can get it to the 30. The Jets offense now set to take over. And this pressure has been playing volleyball in this 4th quarter, partner. That touchdown just served it over their way. Now they need a touchdown to return serve, put it back on the other sideline.
Yeah, I like what you did there. And I'll keep the analogy going. We're in the final set. It almost feels now like a must-score drive.
And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And that's good for a Jets 1st down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
The time is there, but the timeouts are not. You've got to be smart. It's 1st and 10. He's going to get a hand in there and knock that one away. So 2nd down now after the incompletion.
Tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it. He gets two. It could have gone the other way.
He'll look to throw it. He'll step up, and there he goes. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. Jets moving quickly, trying to get the offense set. Here he is to throw. He completes it in traffic. And he stopped at the spot he made the catch. So give him, looks like the 27 on that completion. Setting up to pass. Completed over the middle. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Jets moving quickly, trying to get the offense set. He spikes it to stop the clock just before we reach that 40-second mark. Third down and 4 now. This is the 7th play in this drive.
Here we go.
To throw. This one quickly to Taylor. We got the football clock, but not the first. That stopped just shy of the marker. 4th down.
A gain of 3. It's now 4th down and less.
Desperation time here. And that's a touchdown. The catch is made, and they lead just before the end of this game. Absolutely clutch score there, Brock, as they take the lead here in the final minutes.
Incredible execution. The moment not too big for any of them. And Kate, they cashed in when it really mattered.
Extra point upcoming. This to put it to a field goal game. And he shakes out the pressure to nail the point after, and now an opposing field goal would only tie this game.
Ravens 7.
Their line has it all teed up and ready to send it away. Fielded by Henderson. They'll have decent field position to begin with here, Brock. He's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line.
At their own 31-yard line.
New set of downs for him from the 31. Back to throw. Trying to push deep downfield. That's grabbed inside the 30. One of the game's biggest plays right there as they get the markers reset.
It's a gain of 42 yards. First down. A gain of 42 yards on the play.
Came up short on that attempt, but there's other challenges you can go after. Or tweak the difficulty and try this one again. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Out of the pistol, Henderson. Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. Fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Henderson on his own read. He got away from a couple of defenders, but they just kept coming. This one's going to end the loss, Brock. I think we both sensed it as the play was developing, Brock. It didn't look like either guy wanted the football, and you can see why with how well it played out defensively.
Yeah, there's 2 looks as a quarterback you hate to see on your teammate's face. When you throw your receiver into coverage and he gets smacked, and then when you pitch it out to the running back and he gets the negative yards on his stat sheet, yeah, that's one the quarterback's got to rectify.
What are you doing, bro? Henderson's going to get it on 3rd down. Breaks the tackle. And denied the first, even after that great run. This is right up at the marker now. It's 4th down.
This dude was just not going to be stopped. Not by the first defender. Heck, not even by the second one who was able to bring him down. No, it took a few shots before this crew could finally get this piece down.
That field goal unit is still on the sidelines. They are going for this. He finds him beyond the marker. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
First down. First and 10 at the 16-yard line.
In the red zone now. Has room into the secondary. And they will take this into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens go up by a field goal. So the offense showing a slightly different dimension there, Brock. Getting the running back involved with his hands for the touchdown.
Yeah, such an advantage. I think when you think about it, Kate, it really is about the 80s where we start to see these running backs not just tote the ball as runners, but be real weapons when they get the ball in the passing game.
Yeah.
That's well done.
Here's McCarthy leading them to the line. They're going for two.
The Ravens will line up for the two-point conversion.
All right, they're going to throw for it. It's caught. And the two-point try is good. He reaches the end zone and gives them a 5-point lead.
8, Jets 3.
Well, he just caught them the touchdown, Brock. Defense obviously aware of him as they line up for two. How did they lose him? How did they get it right back to him for the conversion?
Because he's that good. In moments like this, Kate, it's not even about the play, it's about the player. And when you got a player of this caliber, you find every way to get it to him. And just because he scored the touchdown doesn't mean you don't go right back to that well. I love it.
Here's Groupie on now to handle the kickoff. Xavier Gibson now to return. All right, and in the end, Brock, this is going to make it out to the 30. Now here comes the New York offense. Sure seems like they've been able to score every time they've touched it this quarter, Brock. So high hopes again for this upcoming series. So first and 10 now from the 30. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. And they're now left with two of them in this first half. So first and 10 now from the 30.
Don't jump. Ready? Cut.
Shotgun snap to Fields. Oh, he loses the football. And the Ravens make the recovery.
You know, this just can't happen on first down. It really can't. I mean, ball security is a premium on every down, every distance. But on first down, it is especially a killer.
Baltimore running its offense out now. And I'm pretty sure, Brock, they hadn't even all sat down on that sideline yet to rest. And now they're right back out there with a great chance to repeat their last touchdown.
And you will take that every day of the week and twice on Sundays. You don't mind at all. You got that defense right now reeling after the touchdown. Well, look at where they start with the football now.
Henderson on first and 10. And they're going to get just inside that red zone on the big play down to the 19. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset. To the line and set. Here we go, first down.
A gain of 14.
Staying on the ground here with Henderson. And he picks up 5 on that first down run. Brings up second down. Great job taking down that ultimate team challenge. Don't relax yet, though. There's always another one to take on.
first and 10, it's McCarthy. That complete to Henderson. And he will score! Travion Henderson. Touchdown, Baltimore. So now, an extra point really doesn't help that much. We'll try to go for 2 and make the difference 3. Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. And he will get into the end zone. The conversion is good, and the lead is up to 3 here in the fourth quarter.
Everything's about matchups, especially down here this close to the goal line. I think my guy's better than your guy. I'm going to put him in a position to have success, throw it up to him, and let him do the rest.
So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. Now return coming from the 7. The Cardinals offense getting their final instruction before heading back onto the field. They'll begin with first and 10. From the gun, it's Murray. He'll step up and run this. Kyler Murray. Still on the move. Inside the 10. And he's going to take this all the way to the house. yards. Touchdown, Arizona. What a game this has been. Back and forth we go, and that fourth quarter score changes the lead one more time.
Well, we've seen the lead go back and forth, Mike, and now the question is, can they get a stop? Can they find a way defensively to hang on to this lead and get themselves this big win?
So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. Here comes Worthy to return. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Ravens offense headed back to take over once more. They'll do so with first and 10. On the ground, it's Henderson to start this drive. Up the sideline to the 40. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down. Double as good there. They get the first down and save a timeout.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
From the gun, here's McCarthy. He'll get this complete to his man out of the backfield. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Two nice play calls here to kick off the drive. 15 more on that one.
All right, this is a good start. Plays like these are definitely going to help as you work your way into scoring range. While you have to be wary of the clock and keep an eye on it, they should have plenty of time here to finish this drive.
They'll drop to throw. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good. It'll bring up second down.
It's now second and 10.
From the shotgun, it's a throw for McCarthy. Boom. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Plenty of time, all three timeouts left. It's first and 10. To the air once more is McCarthy. And they got it. It'll be first and goal after a pickup of 21. Here we go. First and goal.
First and goal, Baltimore.
Go! And they'll try to save their timeouts and use them on defense if they need it. Gets up and spikes this one. Try it again here from the 7-yard line. Second down and goal. To throw is McCarthy. Now he'll swing it out to his fullback.
McCarthy's pass.
Really nice job defensively. They were all over that from the jump. Initially, I thought he was going to break away and pick up something positive, but at the end of it all, he ended up going backwards.
They'll look to throw for it with McCarthy. And this is a touchdown. They were not going to be denied, and they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play. The quarterback, with all of his eligible receivers available, uses the back out of the backfield that time, Greg, to take it to the end zone.
And when your running back, Mike, is a valid threat in the passing game, man, it just gives you so many options. And in this case, it was the running back that was the open target. He's able to put the pass on the money. Easy 6 points. I don't mind the play call, but something you have to keep in mind, Mike, is when you decide to pass this close to the goal line, all of the space is the width of the field. There's not a lot of depth to the field. So that's why the timing, the anticipation, the accuracy of the quarterback, it all has to be on point. It wasn't on that last play, and that's why it ultimately failed.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. Short kick taken just inside the 20. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. The Cardinals offense getting set to get back to work. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. Working from the shotgun, it's Murray. The ball comes out. One of the Ravens has it.
I'll tell you what, Mike, when he comes to the sideline, his buddies on defense, they're going to be giving him a hard time. That's one where you get that close to the goal line, you got to score, but either way, he puts his offense in great shape there on the 1-yard line. High likelihood they're able to punch it in and take advantage of that huge fumble return.
And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play.
And that's exactly how you stress all week, finishing a game. Get the ball and leave no doubt. But that late touchdown, Mike, that should all but just seal this victory away.
Big moment here for the Ravens as they will go for the 2-point conversion.
The Ravens will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Here's McCarthy. This is hot. He's got it. And they tack 2 more onto their lead.
Cardinals 12.
Mike, I think all of us can remember exactly where we were during a certain Super Bowl where throwing the ball this close to the goal line ended up being a disaster. But unlike that time, they ran this pass play to perfection, and the result, 2 points.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. The Cardinals offense ready to take over possession of the football. They'll see if they can put something together here. beginning with 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, Murray. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Now the rush finally gets to him, and he'll go down. Gonna need a big play now. 3rd down and long. Oh, maybe a free play as he'll look to throw it. Oh, a loose football. One of the Ravens has it. And he is going to bring this one back. It is a fumble recovery for a defensive touchdown.
Offside. Defense.
Oh, 100.
Here we go. One final play. The ball's out. One of the Ravens has it.
Stop the run. Stop the run. Stop the run. Stop the run. Can't stop the run. You can't stop the run. Stop the run. Stop the run. Stop the run. Can't stop the run. Drop the beat.
Your blades are sharpened with precision. Flashing your favorite point of view. I know you're waiting in the distance, just like you always do, just like you always do.
till I make my way up. I'm mocking, stepping, repping, flow electric. Time for the wake up. Got rid of them leeches, weakness, ain't no breaching. God is beside us. Still ride with a in the fleece. I'ma up my piece if you trying to divide us. Still count my blessings, lessons, my confessions. Go to the high up. These they come from the cars. We different in breed, could never deny us. I'm removing the scales from my eyes. I see through the lies. They pop. Piper, warfare with spiritual forces. Fighting the demons, really for lifers. Karma, with your energy harness. If I'm back in the corner, I might get it clicking until I just feel a nirvana. I see blood in the water, homies are gone, he couldn't see the piranhas. Got it hot as Nevada, I'm from the bottom, on treacherous timing. They'll pop your melon in front of those seeds over that beef and broccoli. He poked his chest, now he can't breathe over that ego popping. I put that glass on my wrist and went window shopping. Gotta sow your seeds, they wouldn't believe on all of the fruits that blossom. Got the enemy toppled, I got the energy, turn it like 20 more notches. I've been trusting the process, no other option really is bigger than me. Got infinity stones inside of me deep, and I let the chakras speak. I will not retreat, you can never compete, your flesh is way too weak. I've been healing, building, shedding skin till I make my way up. I'm mocking, stepping, repping, flow electric, time for the wake up. Got rid of them leeches, weakness, ain't no breaching. God is beside us, still ride with a in the fleece. I'ma up my piece if you trying to divide us. Still count my blessings, lessons, my confessions, go to the high up. These ain't come from the cars, we different in breed, could never deny us. I'm removing the scales from my eyes, I see through the lies.
Miami has come, the greatest football team.
A look there inside a MetLife Stadium here in East Rutherford, New Jersey. Today, a good matchup here in the AFC. It's the Miami Dolphins and the New York Jets.
Ain't no other king in this rap thing and siblings. Nothing for my children. What? They disappearing. I'm in the city with a flag. We getting thrown like it was pads. And the cameras padlocked around the building. Crash pulling up in my truck just to play freeze tag. With a bone to pick like it was sea bass. So when I made it out, I made about 50K from the show. Trying to show the ropes before they from a... I'm prophetic. They only talk about it, how I get it. Only good for saving face, seeing cosmetics. How many heads I gotta take to level my aesthetics? Hurry up and get your muscle up, we got the plyometric. Ran up by the Lux mess up the highest metric. The city just made it sweet, you could diabetic. They mouths be full of deceit, let these cowards tell it. Walking New Orleans with the etiquette, the LA yelling. That ain't bad, but somebody gotta do it. Got my foot up on the gas, somebody gotta do it. Turn the TV off, turn the TV off. 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 Crazy, scary, spooky, hilarious. 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 Crazy, scary, spooky, hilarious.
Mike Tirico and Greg Olson with you. Jason Sanders has us ready for the start. Oh, and he gets it all wrong. Penalty flag's going to come in and mark this one out beyond the 40-yard line.
Automatic first down.
To throw is Taylor. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. They're going to work this down inside the 45. They'll gain 17 on that one. A very quick first down.
Just seems like every year, Mike, the tight end position just continues to grow within the passing game and establishes a bigger and bigger role. And listen, I know I'm biased, but if you want to have a good passing game, you better have a good tight end.
Taylor, the tight end, is in motion. Now they'll set up to throw. He takes off. Strong running there. He brings this down inside the 25. Wow, they are moving the ball to start this drive. 21 on that play.
You know this defense worked all week defending this quarterback as a scrambler, as a runner. But sometimes it's just hard to simulate until you see him in real life. His speed, his ability to create. We saw him get him here early on the big scramble. He's able to pick up the first down and keep the drive alive.
And he's going to be marked out down at the 5. That's a gain of 16 yards, and it sets up first and goal.
First down. First and goal at the 5-yard line.
They'll run. It's Hall. And he is upended. Boy, awkward-looking tackle. They take him down behind the line on that one.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on second and goal.
Now from the 7, it's second and goal.
Here we go.
Now, Taylor. That's to the end zone, but they cannot connect. It's incomplete.
They let a golden opportunity slip away on that one. That's the matchup that they wanted. They just couldn't quite capitalize on it.
So can the defense come up with the early stop here on third and goal?
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
The motion man here is Mitchell.
Go.
Throwing here on third and goal. And he'll take it on in. Reese Hall. Touchdown, New York. Exactly the way they scripted this one. A beautiful opening drive, Greg. Able to find the end zone on the game's first possession.
And, Mike, the word that comes to mind looking at that drive is execution, and that's exactly what they talked about all week long. They wanted to come out early in this game and establish an early rhythm, and that's exactly what they did with that touchdown drive.
Nothing is our score as this kick is sent into the air. On the return, Malik Washington. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. The Miami offense will make their way onto the field. They're led by the former Longhorn. At quarterback, it's Quinn Ewers.
There's a lot to like about this young quarterback, and of course we're going to have to wait and see. Can he take advantage of this opportunity in front of him, Mike? But he has not been shy. He says, I know I can play at this level. I know that I can lead an NFL franchise, and we're going to get a shot to see it here, and I'm excited to see what he can do.
Sending it deep for Waddle. That is knocked away. Incomplete. Good coverage there defensively all over him. And it'll be second down. A play fake. Now it's Ewers. That one down the field, but they cannot connect. And it's incomplete. Jalen Waddle, the intended target. Third down coming up. On play action, here's Ewers. And this is going to be incomplete. That is a letdown there. Pass looked to be on target. No catch. And now fourth down.
Let's go.
They're indeed going. It's Ewers. To the sideline, he's got it. The official says yes, the feet are in. And they convert on fourth down. A big play there on fourth down. Good for an even 20. Set to go now on first and 10. Off the play fake, Ewers. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down. They'll run here. This is Devon Achane. And this is going to be a big loss. He kept retreating, looking for an escape hatch. Found nothing. And they get him down well behind the line.
By the time the defensive backs had come downhill to get involved, we knew there was just no way he was going to get himself out of this. It just shows, Mike, how long he was flailing around back there, that by the time he actually went down, everyone was behind the line of scrimmage chasing him.
Third and long for Ewers. He's going to air this one out, looking for Hill. And that is incomplete contact, but no flags. It's going to be fourth down.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on third down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on fourth down or simply punt or take a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on fourth down. Here's Ewers. He's going to look downfield once again. That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on fourth and long. That was a big ask, and the defense turns them away. The Jets offense ready to see the football for the second time. They'll start really in field goal territory already, but they're looking for more. Offense got it first and 10. And he's going to be fouled up quickly after a gain of about one. Minka Fitzpatrick up to make the stop.
Let's go now. 60.
Taylor. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete. First down away to the 26-yard line. And here's third down.
Come on.
Back to throw is Taylor. This one caught by Mechie. And he's going to be taken down, but there's a penalty flag back in the backfield. Is it a hold, or did they rough the quarterback? Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work first and 10. Here's Taylor. He'll set up the screen for Hall. And no chance to turn and go. That one's good for just a couple.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
He's got it at the 3. To the goal line and in. Garrett Wilson. Touchdown, New York. Now, folks, on for the extra point. He's got it. And the Jets will extend their first quarter lead. It's now 14-0. After the touchdown, out is Folk to kick this one away. Here comes D. Eskridge on the return. And he'll manage to get this back only to about the 20-yard line. The Dolphins offense ready for their second possession. They're an early hole, 14-0. They'll start digging out soon. Begin this drive, 1st and 10. Throwing now. Ewers. He's going to try it here again. And he can't hang on. Through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
He was trying to get that one to Darren Waller. And it's going to bring up 4th down.
The offense just couldn't seem to get anything going that drive. They knew they had a long way to go, taking over possession that deep in their own territory. You want to pick up that 1st down and see if you can capitalize some momentum. Instead, the errant throw brings up 4th down, and they're going to have to punt it away.
Wow, just like that, things change dramatically. It's 1st and goal. This one caught at the 4. And he's in. Garrett Wilson. Touchdown, Jets. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Folks, extra point is good. And the Jets will take themselves to a 21-0 lead. After the touchdown, out is Folk to kick this one away. Here's Eskridge now to return it. And he'll be taken down on what will be the final play of this opening quarter. So after 1, the Jets have the advantage. Or from MetLife Stadium after this. The Dolphins in possession of the football. We begin the 2nd quarter as they are set to start the drive with 1st and 10. Now Ewers. He's going to air this one out. Looking for Hill. That one broken up. It is incomplete. They tried the shot on 1st down. Couldn't connect. It'll bring up 2nd down.
He told us earlier in the week that his ball skills might actually be better than the guys he's covering, and we kind of chuckled. But it's pretty clear to see where that confidence comes from, Mike. I mean, the next step for him, not only go up and attack that ball to tie his point, but come down with the pick.
On 2nd down, Ewers. Again, working deep downfield. And that is incomplete.
So at this stage of the game, Mike, that whole sideline, they're looking up at that scoreboard. They see the donut up there, and they're saying, we've got to get something going. You become a little desperate. You start pressing. In this case, they try to push something downfield, deep pass, incomplete. They got to find a way to generate possessions while still searching for these big plays.
On 3rd down, they'll run, and here comes the reverse. This will not do the trick. They stopped it behind the line. 4th down coming up.
This is a play we've seen this offense have success with in the past, but here you have to wonder if they maybe tipped their hand a bit because that one went nowhere.
Now Miami going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down's looming. Now Ewers. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Quincy Williams.